Hello. So this is a strength class, and this is a great class if you are not at home and you want to get in a class and you don't have any props with you at all. It's a body weight class. As always, if you want to grab weights at any moment, you have my absolute blessing. You can always weave in props because you're you and you can do that, okay? So please decide what's right for you. Let me just make sure I did all the things. Okay. Great. We're going to start standing. And I have my mat here. You don't even really need that. I'm just going to get it out of the way for this first part. And stand on the rug. Okay? So let's stand up nice and tall. Toes are forward. Lift the chest. Hands to hips. Fingertips towards the hip bones, thumbs towards the tush. And we're just going to soften the knees and wake up the low spine a little bit. I'll give you a different view. We are going to ever so slightly tuck the pelvis and then arch. We're kind of isolating the low back. But let's start immediately with a deep breath. However you like, inhale is nice. Exhale with the tuck. Inhale with the arch. Exhale with the tuck. You are welcome to breathe another way. Let's do 4 more here. 3, 2, 1 more time. And then push up. Arms can come all the way up. Hook your thumbs, drop your chin. Side stretch. And other side. 1 more each way. And other side. And then neck long, arms down. Come back to feet about hip distant. This time, similar movement to the first one, but just a little bit more dynamic. Send your hips back. Let's bring the hands to the hips. And lean forward into the palms just a little bit. And we're going to round the spine, relax the head, draw the ribs in, and then arch the back. Stick the tush out, look forward, shoulders down. 2 more. Round the spine, ribs pull in, head down. Arch the back, shoulders down, lift the chin. 1 more. And then come back to central, push through the feet, come all the way up, okay? Let's keep the feet about hip distant, but move the toes slightly out east and west, and shift your weight into your heels. And then we're going to keep the hands pulled right in toward the chest, soften the knees, and send the hips back. Put your weight into your heels, and bring your knees to the second or third toe. Draw the ribs in just a little bit and then push through the heels and stand tall. We're going to do 10 more like that. Sit back and come up. When you push up, yeah, we always push through the heels, but see if you can find a little bit of a core connection as you come up too. Each time you come up, give the tush a little bit of a squeeze at the top. Let's do 10 more here, actually. And 9. And 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Bring the arms down. Walk the feet in. Send the right foot back. Your feet should be hip distant, okay? Right foot is back, left knee over the left foot. Back heel is down. Lift the chest a little bit, draw the abdominals in, reach the arms up. And then press them back and open the chest. We're gonna add a heel lift. And back. Up and back. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Switch the feet, right foot forward, left foot back, hip distant, knee over foot, back heel down if you can. Draw the ribs in and arms up. And press back. Open the chest, add the heel lift. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms down, step the left foot forward and the right foot back again. We're gonna add just a little bit. Left knee over the left foot, back heel down. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Bring your right hip forward just a little bit. Whoop, wobbly. Okay, so a lot of times people start here. Hips are forward, knee over foot. Shift your weight forward. Lift the back heel. Arms come wide. Palms together. Come on back up. Palms together. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. Strong, long arms. And 2. 1 more. Come on back, straighten out those hips. Step the right foot forward and the left foot back. Knee over foot. Back heel is lifted. Energize the chest. Left hip is forward. Arms are wide. Two more. Last one. Come on back here. Even out those hips. Bring the left foot forward and the right leg back. We're going to build just a little bit more. Let's start with that back heel lifted. Front knee over the foot. I'm going to keep my hands on my hips. Shift your weight forward. Leg up and right back down. Oh, I'm going to bring my arms wide. I was also going to check in here. Draw the ribs in. Keep that core connection from the ribs through to the low belly. Last 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. Right leg forward, left leg back. Wherever your arms need to be to stabilize, after you straighten out those hips a little bit, pull the ribs in, belly button is in, shift forward, leg up, and breathe. 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Step forward. Come all the way up to stand, okay? Stand up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath. We're going to do a little bit more here, actually. I just wanted to come up and stand tall for a minute and add a little rotation in. Arms come wide. Shoulders are down. Take an inhale. Twist right. Inhale, center. Twist left. Inhale, center. Twist right. 1 more. And twist left. Come back to center. Arms come down. Okay, come back to where we've been. Soften your knees. Let's step the right leg back one more time. I've got my heel up, my knee over my foot, palms to chest, elbows wide. Your weight is in both feet, but it's lighter in the back, okay? Draw the ribs and the belly in, rotate left, and come back center. Shoulders are down, rotate right, and come back center. Yeah, rotate left, and come back center, rotate right. One more each way. And one more right. Come back to the center, step forward, and then back. Knee over foot, back heel is lifted, ribs and belly are pulled in. Rotation on this side, shoulders are down, rotate right. Inhale, center. Rotate left. One more each way, big exhale. And other side. And come back. Step the feet forward. Come all the way up, okay? If you are feeling wobbly today, don't forget to come closer to the wall or grab a chair. That's a great way to undo that. We're going to do one more, actually, variation here, just because I think it's nice to get all this done now. So let's one more time soften the left knee and bring the right leg out. This time, the back leg starts super light. So find that feeling. Just a quick knee over foot check-in. Just a quick right hip is in line with the left the best you can. And then we'll bring the arms, actually bring the arms right by your sides with your palms facing down. Lengthen your back leg, pull your ribs in. Bring the back leg up as you lift, as you lean forward with the upper body, and then come right back. Let's keep this fairly small. Arms are staying glued to your side unless you're choosing another position. Arms are super straight if you can. That way you'll get your triceps to fire in this position too. Lift the leg as you lean forward. My left knee is soft. 4 more. And 3. Yeah, and if you're wobbly, that is your body learning about recovery. Just a quick recovery. 1 more. And then stand tall. Take a breath. Other side. Soften the knees. Step the left leg back so the left leg is straight and very light to begin with. I'm going to pull my left hip forward so my hips are as even with one another as possible. Take a nice deep breath. You can try palms up. This time, straight arms, shoulders down. As the leg lifts, you lean forward. So a really cool way to do this exercise is to grab a broom. If you are watching this in replay, go grab a broom, put it behind you, and hold on with one hand at your head and one hand at your tush. And I want you to pull your ribs into the broom and see if you can keep your head, your ribs, and your tush connected to the broom as you lean forward and as you come back up. Woo. We'll do 2 more here. 1 more. Woo, and then come forward, okay? Let's do a standing saw. Arms come wide, lift the chest. Twist right, dive forward with the left pinky towards the right pinky toe, reach the right arm up and relax your head down. Inhale, come up, stand tall. Rotate left, dive forward with the right pinky. Left arm up, head down, take a breath. Inhale, come up. Rotate right. Arm up, head down. And one more. Inhale up. Rotate left. All the way forward. Relax your head. Take a nice deep breath. And come all the way back up. And bring the arms all the way down. Good. Step the feet close or together. Toes are forward. Toes are forward. Soften your knees just a little bit. And bring your palms in towards your chest. Shoulders are down. Push your palms and your fingers together. And when you do, push your shoulders down into your back. Hold here with a firm amount of pressure for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach the arms out really wide. Fingertips reach to the wall behind you. Open the chest, big stretch back. We're going to recreate resistance again. Palms together. Push the palms together. Push the fingertips together. All of the fingers. Shoulders down. Belly button is in. A little bit of a soft knee. And push together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arms out wide, fingertips to the wall behind you, big chest stretch. One more time. Come on back, push the palms together, really send the shoulder blades down, belly button is in, push the palms and the fingers together, get a good amount of pressure here. Maybe this is the most pressure yet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the arms, fingertips back, reach back, take a nice deep breath, inhale, exhale, and then come all the way down and stand tall. We're going to come down onto the mat. If you don't have your mat, if you're in a place where you don't have a mat, a couple of towels is not my favorite option, but anything that provides at least a little bit of, support, or you don't want to be on the hard floor necessarily when you're on your knees, so grab whatever you can. Okay? Hands under shoulders to begin. Knees and feet together. Head and chest lift away from the floor. Elbows look back. You should almost feel like you want to twist your hands out to the sides as you send your elbows to the wall behind you. Lift your chest and pull your chin in toward your throat. Take a nice deep breath here. Draw the abdominals in. Send the right leg out behind you. Quick little hip check here. Right hip should not be higher. It should be right in line with the left hip. Okay? Draw the abdominals in. Let's bring the right leg up just a couple of inches and then lower right back down. Pull your ribs in, pull your chin in toward your throat. Lift that right leg just a couple of inches and lower right back down. Okay? Keep going here. The reason why I'm keeping this leg lift small, the higher you come up, it's going to travel right into the back. And I really want this to be just about those leg muscles and also keeping your core activated. So small lifts, we're just going to do 4 more. Continue, ribs up, chin in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee down. Quick little wrist gift. Take the pressure out of your wrist for a quick second. And then come right back. Elbows are looking back. Knees are together. Pull your ribs in. Pull your chin in towards your throat just a teeny bit. And now the opposite leg comes back. The left hip is not up here. It's in line as much as it can be with the right. Continue to pull your ribs in. Small lift. Small lift. It's really hard to not lift that hip. If you don't lift the hip and you keep this small, You should almost immediately feel this directly into the glute. Ribs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Curl your toes forward. Walk your hands forward. Shift your weight forward. Bit of a modified plank. Draw the abdominals in. Elbows back. Draw the abdominals in. With your abdominals, lift one knee and then put it right back down. So I want you to pull your ribs and your belly in, pull a knee up, and then lower down. Scoop into the belly, lift a knee, and then lower down. Other knee. Lift a knee, alternate. Just give me one more on each side. Pull your abdominals in and lift a knee. Other side. Lower down. Walk back for just a moment, just to give the wrists a little bit of a break. We're going to go back out. Inhale, exhale here. Okay, come on back. Toes are forward, knees are down. Pull the abdominals in. Use those belly muscles like you just were, except for now we're going to go right into a push-up. Wide elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And then walk your hands back again. Take that breath. Okay, we're going to be in our knees for just a moment. If this isn't right for you, just leave this out for any knee pressure. We're not going to spend too much time here. Knees down. Keep your right knee where it is. And step your left foot forward. Hands to hips. I'm going to come this way. Okay? Make sure your feet and your knee are slightly less than your hip distant. And if that's too wobbly, come back out a little bit wider. All right? Hands to your hips. Pull your left hip back and your right hip forward so it feels like the two of them are in alignment with one another. Ever so slightly tuck your pelvis so you can lift your belly. You may feel a stretch and some length here. Hold here. If you need your hands to stay in this position, keep them there. Pull those ribs in. Arms are going to come straight up. Okay, now just hold here for a second. When we plank on the ground, we're fighting gravity. Right here, I want you to continue to pull your left hip back, your right hip forward. Give me that little tuck of the pelvis with the ribs in and the belly lifted and the shoulders down. This should be a little bit of work just to maintain this. You should feel a stretch here. Make sure you're upright and not leaning out to the right. Take a nice deep breath. Bring your arms up as far as you can without letting your ribs poke out. And then return. Just 2 more. Ribs in, ribs in. 1 more. Okay, let's come out of this for a minute. Bring the the left leg back and the right leg forward, okay? So foot and knee, hip distant or more narrow. The more narrow you go, the more challenging this will be. Hands to hips. Pull your right hip back and gently press your left hip forward. They should feel even with one another. Pull your belly in and ever so slightly tuck your pelvis. Now you should feel some length here. Hold that. Draw the ribs and the belly in. So you should almost feel like you're trying to do some sort of a plank situation with your abdominals. Continue to keep yourself a little bit tucked and organized and bring the arms forward, shoulders are down, hold here. Move the arms as far up as you can without letting the ribs pop out. And back. And up. Very nice. Keep those ribs in. Continue to pull the right hip back and the left hip forward. Little tuck. One more. Good. And then carefully come all the way down. Okay? Quick little break here. Get ready. We're going to do another set of push-ups. Wide elbow. Do your push-ups however you like, okay? I like this modified position. You do you. I'm going to keep my toes forward. Draw your belly in. Recreate that tight, lifted core feeling. And 8. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come back. Come up. Maybe uncurl the toes for this. Feet together. Similar belly lift, tailbone drop feeling. Maybe squeeze the tush and press the pubic bone forward. Again, you should feel length through the quads. This is sort of like an active way to work muscles while stretching the others. And then bring the arms forward. Okay, now this is called thigh stretch in Pilates. My heels are together, my shoulders are down. Do not sink in the waist. Lean back, only go as far as you can. And then as you come back up, imagine you're getting a little taller to come back up again, okay? Arms are really long. Pubic bone forward, squeeze the tush. Back, 2, 3. We're just gonna do one more. Ribs are in, you guys. Belly button is in, little teeny tuck. Belly in, back. 1, 2, 3. And come all the way back, okay? We have got one more set of push-ups. Toes forward, belly is in. Last set here. 8. 8. 7. 6. Belly, belly. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And a big stretch here. You can sit all the way back. And 2 deep exhales. 1 more. Good. And then come forward. Okay, we're going to come on to our side. Just a quick little side situation here. I'm coming onto my right side, but as you know, we're going to do both. Knees are bent to begin. And kind of check in for a minute with your really long spine. Pull your head back. Bring your hands to your ribs, just below your chest, and kind of draw the ribs in towards the back. See if you can keep that feeling. Belly button is in. Draw the belly in as you lengthen out your top leg. Keep this, but bring your top hand to your top hip. Move your top hip forward so it feels like one hip is right on top of the other hip. And now make this leg longer. Maybe even your side body will come away from the floor, okay? Top leg is nice and long. Let's point that foot and flex. And point and flex. Continue to slightly lift your leg so you're not only feeling this in your back, but you're also feeling some work perhaps in the glute and the side thigh. Last 4 here. Flex and point. 3 more. Flex and point. 2 more. Flex and point. 1 more. Flex and point. Bend the knee, come back for a moment. Take a nice deep breath. Bring your hand right to your forehead. I kind of like this, like fingertips to forehead, and then pull your chin in just a little bit. We're gonna exhale and curl up away from the floor, gently pushing the bottom arm down, but don't overwork that. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. 5 more. Also, this is a nice modification. Really light fingertips down into the floor. Last 3. And 2. 1 more time. And then all the way back down. Hand to rib again. Draw those ribs in. Extend the top leg. Draw the belly button in. We're going to let this leg move a little bit. Forward and back. Forward and back. Keep the ribs in. Forward and back. 3 more. Forward and back. 2 more. And back. Last one. And back. Bend the knee, rest it down. Bring your hand, we're going to come back to the side lift. So again, hand to forehead or fingertips in front of you. Make sure you keep those ribs in either here. We're going to add a leg lift to this. As you curl up, just bring that leg right away from the bottom one. Come on back. And down. 5 more. 4 more. And 3. And 2. 1 more time. Come all the way down. Take a nice deep breath here. We did the leg lift. Yeah, I'm going to do 1 more here. So again, hands here. Lift into the ribs. Straighten that leg out. Even pull your chin in just a little bit here. Make this leg so long that you're lifting away from the floor. Little circles here. Ooh. Excuse me. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Got to go the other way. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! And then put that knee down. Take a nice deep breath. Let's do a quick little side stretch while we're here. Bring the bottom arm forward, put the head down, and twist. One more exhale. And roll onto the side. Okay, let's flip over and come to the other side. Bend the knees. Top hand to the ribs. And find that ribs in feeling. Belly button is in. Try and keep that as you extend your top leg. I always have to bring this top hip forward just a little bit and then make that leg longer than you thought you could. So here you have lifting away from the floor and ribs are in. Yeah. And then the top hand can stay here if you'd like. We're lowering and lifting. It's a small movement. So when you lift, if your leg isn't slightly behind you, a lot of people only feel this in the low back. I want you to feel this in your tushy, in your center tushy and side tushy. You don't always have to know the names of the muscles to know where you feel it. Center tushy, side tushy. So noodle around with where your leg is until you find that feeling. Keep these things. 4 more. And 3. And 2. One more. And then come on back. What does it mean when a muscle shakes? It means that it's getting fatigued and also that it's working really hard. None of those are bad things. Shoulder down. And then come on back. Even here, keep the ribs in. 6 more. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And come back. Belly button is in. We're going to let the leg move a little bit more. Make sure that hip right on top of the bottom hip. And forward and back. Okay? So maybe this side feels very different from the other side. That's okay. Move in a way that feels right for this side. Try to keep that core connected. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And come on back. Just relax for a second. Take a nice deep breath. Hand back maybe to the salute position or in front of you. This time we're going to add that leg lift as we curl up. 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. All the way down. Come back. Check in there. One more leg situation here. Hip forward. Leg is long and straight. Small circles. Ooh, this one burns straight away. 7, 6, 5. Ribs are in. 4, 3, 2. We gotta go the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Okay, let's take our stretch here. Bottom arm forward. Deep breaths. One more exhale. Okay, let's roll onto the back. Roll it on the back. Okay, get yourself situated here so it feels like you're nice and long through the spine as long as you can. And feet, let's do a little bit wider than the hips. Arms out to the sides, palms up. First, we're going to just let the head move right and left. Look over towards the right hand and over towards the left. Over right, over left. One more each way. And then back to the center. Pull your chin in toward your throat. We worked a little bit of this yesterday. Bring your right hand behind your head and bring your hands to your ribs. This is an attempt to lift your head from your abdominals and the muscles in the neck that you actually need to be able to lift your head, all right? We're going to gently pull the chin in toward the throat, and then we're going to depress the ribs towards the floor. Inhale here, and then exhale, pull more deeply into those upper abdominals. Keep your chin in, and come up from there, okay? So a lot of us are really challenged by head lifting, but it's because when you lift your head, you bring your chin straight up, and that doesn't activate the stuff we actually need to do that. Chin in, ribs down. Let's inhale to prepare, and exhale. Inhale down, 2 more. One more. Come all the way down. Now switch your hands. We're going to do 3 more with the different hand scenario. Left hand behind the head, right hand to the ribs. Gently pull your chin in toward your throat. Deep breath in. Pull those ribs down. Look right between your thighs. Inhale down. Two more. Last one. Chin down. And lower all the way down, okay? We're gonna use all this good stuff that we just turned on, and we're gonna bring the arms up for dead bug. Legs up. Bring your knees in a little bit so it's a bit more over the belly button. Even from here, ribs down, belly button is in. Keep that feeling as you reach one arm. Ooh, actually I learned a new way to do this. Let's try it. Bring your left hand to your left thigh. Push them together. Keep the right leg where it is. Reach the right arm back. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Now add the right leg. Continue to push the left hand into the left thigh. Right arm and right leg reach away from one another. And come back. Inhale, reach away from one another. One more. Woo! I don't know. That was intense for me. Legs come up. Right hand pushes into the right thigh. Left arm up. First, move the arm. Keep those ribs down as you move the arm back. Add the leg. 2 more. Keep going. That's it. 1 more. Great. And then bring everything after that one back down to the ground. Very nice. Let's do some bridging here, okay? We're going to keep all these good abdominal connections. Bring the arms down by your sides. Feet press down and exhale, come up. Inhale down. Exhale, come up. Inhale down. Exhale, come up. 3 more. Keep your knees as wide as your middle toe, maybe slightly wider. And again. This time lower down. Bring your arms to the ceiling. As you bring your hips up, your arms slowly come down and they press to the ground as you push down through the feet, lift the pelvis, and then slowly lower down as you bring the arms back up. You can bring the arms behind you, but don't go so far that the ribs pop up, and return again with an exhale. Inhale up. And exhale back down. 1 more like this. Hold here. Press down through the arms and lengthen your neck. Push down through your feet. Keep your knees a little bit wide. Relax the neck. Inhale. Roll down through the spine. Roll down. Articulate. When you get to the pelvis, release all the parts and then gently roll back and find it again. This is an articulation exercise. I'm pushing through my heels along the way. When you come up, really lift, lengthen the neck, and start to come back down again. See if you can keep your knees as wide as your middle or fourth toe. Relax the pelvis at the bottom. One more. Come on back up, roll through the spine. All the way up. Knees wide, take a breath at the top. And slowly come on back. When you get to the bottom, relax the pelvis. Keep your feet this wide. My feet are as wide as my mat. And bring your knees over to one side. And just hold there for a sec. One more exhale. And then keep your feet grounded. Knees come over to the other side. One more exhale here. Good. Okay, one more thing here. Let's flip over to our bellies. Flip yourself over. And let's bring the hands wide, like you're an airplane. Palms down. Head down. Just take a couple deep breaths and let the spine settle in this position. Okay, now keep your arms long, slowly slide them back. So it's almost like your head is the point of a V and the arms are the two lines. Push through and reach through the fingertips and reach so much and push the palms down that you can start to lift away from the floor and then lower back down. Let's adjust and use the abdominals a little bit here too. Pubic bone down, belly button is in. Find those rib muscles too. Let's see if we can, you're going to lose it as you come up, but see if you can engage it to begin. So we're not just dumping all of the weight into the low back. Continue to push down gently as you lift and lower. Yeah, maybe you don't even come up very much. Also try lifting the arms and see if you like that. Lifting. And maybe as you come up, you start to look forward and come on back again. Let's do 3 more here. Let this little exercise evolve for you. Maybe you want to lift your legs. Maybe it feels nice. Maybe you want to adjust your arms. I hope you're breathing. And again. One more. And lift. Good. Bring your hands under your shoulders and sit back for a stretch. Okay, we're going to do a plank before we come up. Join me for a plank if you'd like. Make any modifications that you need to, okay? And if you're curious about how to make those modifications, call me and I'll talk you through it. Push down, ribs in. Let's connect all those things we've been doing. And breathe. 4 deep breaths. And 3. And 2. 1 more. Knees down. I'm going to walk my hands in a little bit And come on up through a down dog. Okay, walk your hands and your feet in towards one another. And we're going to come into a forward fold here. Hands to elbows, relax your head. Shift your weight slightly right and left while you take a really good couple of exhales. Almost like you're rocking here. Move your head around a little bit too. And then relax the arms. Soften your knees. Push down through the feet. Roll it up. At the top, bring your thumbs together behind your tush. Stretch down through the fingers. Lift the chest, but drop the chin just a little bit. And then you can also start to lift the chest up. And then unhook your thumbs. Reach your arms around, but hook them in front of you. Reach the arms forward. Relax your head down a little bit. And then keep your thumbs connected. Stand all the way up. Side stretch. Side stretch. Come back to center. Keep the left arm, bring your right arm down. Look to the right and reach down as you reach up. Come back to center and switch. Down as you reach up. Come back to center, arms down. Quick little head circle. And go the other way. Come back to center. If you feel comfortable with eyes closed, close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Fill your waist up with air. And stand tall, exhale. We did it. Have a great day, you guys.